Okay, I call this select board meeting to order. Approval of draft minutes from December 16th meeting.
And Kathy sent an email asking for feedback on solar stuff, right? That's section 7. So that's D, lowercase d, Roman numeral 4, is that correct?
Yes. It's on the top of page 3. I struggle.
I mean, like I said, I read through it twice. Couldn't come up with a better.
Yeah, I reread it today, which is good because it, totally. The one thing I wondered is, it's not. Across multiple.
Makes it more confusing.
Yeah. Maybe might cause difficulty for the reader and also for the board when making updates.
I wondered if instead of the word move, like separate. That's kind of where I was going.
Oh, in the first
sentence. And
are we splitting?
well, we decided not to, but part of it would move. Yeah, that whole section would come out. I think that's where the confusion was.
Okay, so there was discussion about whether to stop this and move part.
And move it to the site plan review. So about whether to move primary use, solar primary use to site plan review. Rather than keeping all the solar together in one document. That makes more sense, I think.
There was discussion about whether to move
The primary use solar to site plan review.
Okay.
I think that's.
Yeah.
It's fine for us, I mean.
Yeah, we don't want to spend too much time on it, but then the next sentence makes more sense.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And it was,
Old business.
Marsh, was it?
Yeah, it's the last page, old business. Great.
And my comment was, we didn't see the letter, so I didn't know if they were required to schedule a hearing or were just required to contact the planning board or submit an application. Like, we didn't see the exact requirements from the judge, so I didn't know if we should be specifying.
At this point, they're around, that the court ruling was around. It basically, if I can remember right, so they have 30 days to submit the plan to both the ZBA and the planning board for a hearing, something like that. But it's moving this, it's not happening.
So does it make sense? Because my suggestion, since we didn't see the letter, was to say to contact the planning board period and take out that and schedule a hearing within 30 days.
You know, stick that out because
Yeah.
that's no longer going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't think the requirement was to schedule a hearing, it was to submit an application, right?
It had to be accepted.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it wasn't just, hey,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. It had to be formally presented.
Okay.
But everyone else. Old history.
Thank you.
I didn't have anything else.
make a motion to approve.
Bill, how do you vote?
Yes.
Yes.
I vote yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. Minutes are approved as amended. Invitation for public comment.
and we don't have anybody. I was contacted by Gail Cromwell about some documents that she received from Marty Conley before he passed that she wants to hand over to the town via the planning board. She decided because of the weather not to come tonight, so I suggested the first meeting in February, since we have a hearing at the next one.
Works.
She's also been under the weather.
She told me, yeah. She said she's doing better though.
She fell into a rose bush.
So do you want me to put that officially in the minutes that she will?
Come to a future meeting.
Okay.
So under new business, we were scheduled to have Russ lead us through a training session for the GIS tax maps. But Russ, unfortunately can't be here, so I guess we'll have to move that to
Perhaps the first meeting in February,
February. Yeah,
if he's available, I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Question on the GIS, wasn't that supposed to have information such as wetlands, conservation land, all those things?
Yeah, and
Not there.
it's the layers thing, and that's why I don't think it's terribly intuitive to figure out how to get it to show up.
I thought I went through every button today. I found some mistakes as well.
Yeah.
I shouldn't, I know it's a mistake.
Yeah,
The data is there somewhere, as far as I know, it's just a matter of figuring out how to display it.
yeah, so we need Russ for that.
Okay. I didn't know.
But definitely make a list of the mistakes that you find, so we can submit
It
those.
showed up on the lane, it showed someone that was on, it's a little Coleman Road, only, 50 or 75 foot jump right all the way across from their lot on Coleman Road to lane to Route 45. When what it really is a different map if you go to the tax maps. So it's a different map, and that different map shows the line, they're separated a little bit, and the GIS picked up as if they own land all the way over to 45. Yeah. So,
70% of my property is in my borough.
in line.
Well, I'm happy because it shows my lot is bigger than it actually is.
My house, I think it's. All right, well, so we'll move that to the first meeting and as long as Russ, hopefully we can reach out to him. Or we'll see him at the hearing, I hope, in 2 weeks. Okay, work session, proposed solar ordinance.
So I think I made all the changes that we talked about at the last meeting or the hearing. Let me know if I missed anything, but the first was to just add it as a new section in our zoning ordinance, so it would be Article 14, solar energy systems. Then we added a couple of definitions. That's page 3, accessory use solar. And I just got this out of another town's definitions and just kept it really simple. Same with the primary use. Everybody happy with those? Or? And then updated on page 5, the accessory use solar, that option we talked about for putting all the historic district in one paragraph, and then everything else for the solar and associated permitted accessory use on surface parking lots in all other districts. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
The one thing when I was doing it, I was looking at it like, well, should it just be in the table above and then keep it simple like that? But then it's still an accessory use, so I kept it where it is, but if others think it shouldn't be, then speak now. Then on page 6, just added a reference to the UNH Stormwater Center best management practices, and then you'll see there's a link at the bottom of the page to their site. Then on page 9, same thing for UNH Stormwater best management practices. And the link at the bottom Let's see, we decided at the last meeting that a solar permit was not required in addition to all the other work. And then, so Blair had pointed out that on page 10, under stormwater, was different than it was on page 9, under item number 5. So I just copied and pasted it, and I thought, well, we need to say it twice. Because we're saying the same thing twice, exactly the same, and I don't know what others have an opinion on that. Probably not the end of the world if we say it twice, as long as it's the same.
It's consistent. Yes.
I mean, the one section is saying these are the design standards, and then the other is saying here's what you have to submit. So. And then the last thing was on page 11, where we just changed the may to shall.
You guys get the avatars new checklist they want to solar.
Yeah.
Avatar has a checklist they want to be used, and I don't know how that's going to interact with this. I'll get Carol to send it again.
Okay.
We'll send it to you.
Yeah, that would be really helpful. We need to make any changes.
Yeah, it's just what they need for assessment, so.
Okay. Hopefully it's
I imagine.
things we've already have included.
Yeah, I would have mentioned on
Yeah.
that a long time ago.
We just got it.
Yeah.
Sure. Already captured.
Mhm.
So everyone's happy with this version. I'll send that out with the hearing notice for the next meeting. Actually, the only other question I had was at the bottom of page 9, the resources, there's some text after the second link. I don't know if we need to say all that, or if we just want to leave the link.
Was that
That's
There?
from their recommendations from the Clean
Ah.
Energy when they were telling us what to include. I feel like that was a no for us, not for.
Yeah,
the
I think we
applicant.
should take it out. It's also like not just under resources. So
Yeah.
it's not something that we're requiring. So I
No.
don't feel like it needs to be in there.
And we don't do it other places, so yeah. Pick it up.
Great. Done.
So now this will be at the hearing
Mhm.
and then it'll be in the ballot, on the ballot.
Yes, so you probably saw the email, I emailed Laura, Spector Morgan, our attorney, and just said, everything has to be ready by February 3rd, and she had offered help, and I said, yes, we want help on the wording. So she'll know what's coming, but we don't have, obviously, we haven't voted on this stuff yet, so we'll wait until that's all finalized, and then she'll give us a hand with that. I don't think there were any other changes, right, from, there was one on the ADU stuff, right?
Sorry, come on, this is like right in front of my page.
Sure.
On page 9 there at the end,
Yep,
it says the very last sentence, under I, a clearly defined facility area, including total acreage, comma,
There's nothing there.
and then there's nothing after it.
well, it goes to the next bullet, number Roman numeral 2, which also has a comma.
Okay,
It's just-
so it's just a nod.
Yeah, the other thing I noticed is that, I don't know if you picked up on it, but some of the fonts are different on,
Yeah,
Yes.
like the word design under section 7, letter A is black and everything else is gray. So I'll clean that up too. I noticed that it's in a couple places. Sorry, am I jumping ahead on the?
Uh,
Still good, it's the
yeah, we're
next
still
thing.
good. Yeah. Yep, so you wanna do
Yeah, so
workforce housing and PRD, or you wanna do zoning?
I don't think we had changes for workforce housing and PRD, right? Didn't we decide to leave that for the next meeting?
Till hearing,
Hearing,
yeah.
hearing, but then there was the change to, it was the ADU question that Nicole had brought up under seven, I think it's 7A 90 and 7B 90, where it
Mhm.
talks about rented or leased land. And Sarah had sent an email, basically with the RSA language.
Right.
And recommended just changing the and to an or. Which we could do, or we can just take the language right out of the RSA and make it two separate sentences.
I'm okay with it, with the or, and then just reference the
of the
RSA.
Anybody else have an opinion on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not well worded in the RSA. I don't know what.
Mhm.
Fine to just reference.
And then that will stay as an or, and I'll add the RSA.
Okay.
That was it.
Town report.
So the only two changes from the last meeting where I added no cost to the first paragraph. And then added subdivision regulation, particularly as the rate they relate to planned residential subdivisions, to be looking ahead to 2026. Or any other changes, or? I'll send you a clean copy then, Bruce. You can put your name on it.
Yeah, you know what, I want to make a motion. That. Seeing you author most all of this stuff and my name gets on there, I don't think it's very fair. I'd like it to say authored by Christine or something. You should, I mean, it's not fair that everybody thinks I'm writing this stuff and you're like.
Well,
You can come from.
everybody
Um,
approves.
I know, but you're doing all the heavy lifting, your name should be on that.
So you can take the money.
Yeah, so-
Make me in trouble.
Well, anyway, I just think that you know, every day should recognize for all your hard work,
There.
you know.
Whatever. Vote on it, all right.
I mean, I think, you know, just
Yeah.
do good and we'll submit it.
Okay,
Morninglight.
the only thing is that you need to sign this subject to reimburse.
I was wondering what that was supposed to get sent. to
Yeah.
me, but it never did.
Because I took
Okay,
time off for the holidays,
so
so,
sign down here,
yep, sign down there, and then I think on the first page too.
and the date is
Can we hand this to you, Bill, or
6.
does this have to go through the office first for tracking?
What do we do?
Probably should worry about this.
Okay,
So at the moment, we still have the registry of deeds has has our copies of the Mylars.
yes.
We haven't done,
Well, they have their copies of the Mylars. And so you've been down in the office? Just one copy.
told me that she doesn't have anything for Randy down there, so. What was rolled up on her desk the day you took it was our copies as well.
Got it all that. 2 pages.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back down to Carol because she gets on. Can have it always. Well. The reason they're at the registry. It's, yeah. I mean, I like copies, though. Okay. Apparently.
They're positive, and it's only two.
Yeah, you only pay for, you pay.
And they're all, and they're, and they're different pages, which.
I'll go back down and talk to Carol.
Each I did, but duplicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Submitted.
Elementary.
Yeah, I know.
Haven't gotten confirmation yet that it's been approved. Yes,
Yeah, I
probably usually says,
think we're all set with Beal, I'm down to signed, I think
right?
we're good there. Marsh, automotive, facility,
Or anything.
nothing on that.
Well, it's basically a limbo, it's disarray. The next thing that's supposed to happen is a site visit. As the schedule's been. So.
It could be a joint.
Should we keep that on all business? Gotcha.
So we talked briefly already about the tax map.
Yeah, I would just say on that though, like, you know, I have a spreadsheet where I keep track of them and I think I share it with Russ. So I guess if you're finding mistakes, anybody else is hearing about mistakes, just send it to me and Russ. We have the shared folder where we keep track of them in a list, so we don't miss any. So that's been the system, so. So that's, we don't miss any. Like, that was the case, and I said, "Wait, this is not a planning board issue, you have to take it to the select board."
It's like the person would say, they can have target versus they will get a seat.
Yeah, and once there's an answer, then the planning board needs to make a change, but. Yeah, last time, Carol Stan connected me with Evan for Avatar, and so we compared notes. We worked together on it.
And then the FEMA flood maps, we're just waiting on.
Yeah, nothing really there. They are back on the website now. Got lost when the website turned over to the new system. So I worked with Carolyn, we got everything back loaded, although what's up there now is a preliminary maps. It's not the final. They haven't released final maps yet. And I guess just the question is, like, when do you want to start working on a floodplain ordinance? Do we want to do that after March or?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can
Mhm.
reach out to them and get on their schedule. You want somebody to come from the Office of Planning Development?
Yeah, probably should like the end of the first meeting in April or the second meeting in March,
Yes,
which brings up another question is,
maybe.
you know, the new board, I don't know who's up, you two. Yeah. So I'm assuming you're both running and gonna be on the board still.
I'm undecided right now.
You only got a couple weeks, you
I
know.
know, but
Yeah, of course, you're gonna run just like board,
No,
we will find. Well,
I don't know. I don't know how I can do it with my job. I work a full-time job and, yeah, I just, that's a very
it
responsible
would
job.
be just about impossible. So actually get us in
I mean, you go to meetings at least 2 nights a week, right?
2 weeks.
No, but other meetings, police board.
You go a week without going to 2 meetings, right?
Planning board, you know,
But
you can see, cycle the center, yes.
I don't know. What's gonna happen? I'm getting a lot of pressure from a lot of people that want. But it doesn't mean I can do the job the way it should be done. I'm honored. You know, that's, but so the board, yeah, if we lost both you guys, that would not be good for the,
Are you planning to run, Kristen?
I'm not planning to run.
Select board. They could be,
If that, I do not have time for.
I'm planning to take some time off, but I am willing to be an alternate just because obviously, yeah, it'll be a transition,
yeah,
but I'm not planning to run.
that's a big blow.
I've
Well,
got,
both of you, but I mean, that's
I got some travel and next year
good for you.
last year,
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
mean,
taking a break. But
I wish we all could pick.
But I will be available. I'm not leaving town. I mean, I guess I am for a couple of weeks here and there, but
Yeah.
I will be available.
Yeah.
And willing to be an alternate.
Mhm.
I suppose if you need another alternate too, I could do that. That's not gonna keep me tied up all the time. And forget I said that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, now that we know this, it gives us a few weeks to
To recruit.
recruit and see if
Mhm.
there's any interested parties up there. I mean, you know, the last few years has been a lot of work,
Yeah,
a
it should
lot of
be
work.
less.
And so now we don't have any more HOP grants, we don't have any, you know, all the updates we've done, everything, it should be, I know we're supposed to continue to look at the master plan every year and things like that, but it should be a year where unless we get a lot of subdivisions coming in,
Mhm.
it shouldn't be that busy.
And
We
FEMA
created a lot of the work that has made us busy.
right,
For good
right,
reason.
right.
Yeah.
Well, the floodplain ordinance, you should get free technical assistance for that too, so
And that should be a lot.
that
less
should
work.
be very helpful.
Yeah, a lot less work than.
It should be a lot less work.
Well,
yes.
there's a lot of just boilerplate,
Right.
Yes,
yeah, so.
yeah,
Well, okay. I guess, there isn't really anything else.
You're gonna get your wine.
yeah.
I gotta, it's,
7:30.
yeah, it's a very quick meeting. Yeah. So, hearing in 2 weeks.
Yes, and I sent a notice to the ledger, pretty much identical, the last one, the brief one to them, and then I'll have the longer one for the town, obviously change the date, and it was paragraph that said we'd have a second hearing, and so we took that out because we won't have another hearing after this.
Okay.
I'll get all of that up on the website. Have Carol do it.
Anybody else? Anything? Wow.
Second.
Yes.
Yes. All right, I vote yes.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Totally checked out.
Okay, meeting adjourned.